Welcome to Borderline RX Project 16. I'm Mara, and this is the Unique Antique Pet Challenge, hosted by Crystal from The Crafty Creech and co-hosted by Melanie from Colored Caboose Creations. Atomic Cat is the inspiration for this challenge. I've been waiting for just the right piece, and my local thrift store did not disappoint. I got this beauty for $4.99. And look here, it even has a corner chewed by a dog. Every great paint job starts with a thorough cleaning. And while I do that, let me introduce you to a couple of my friends. Some of you have seen my persistent lab Oakley on other videos, but we also have a house guest, and her name is Miss Nala. She's the German Shepherd who will be visiting us for a while her family's away. I'm scraping off the almost non-existent finish from this dresser top, and then I'll be finishing it up with sanding. I'm using 120 and 180 grit sandpaper. This prevents the little swirls you can get from pressing too hard or using too coarse of a sandpaper. I decided to remove the handles. I was hoping they would come right off, but after removing the screws, I could see that they were glued on. So I used a utility knife and held my breath while I pried the handles off, and luckily nothing broke. So the rattan on this door had to go. I just turned it over and pried the wood braces off the back, and then the panel just popped right out. This is going to work out perfectly because I have a plan for these panels. And here's the plan. I got these wallpaper sample panels from Spoonflower online, and I thought that the wallpaper was ridiculously expensive until I used it. It's really thick, it's really easy to apply, and it was really easy to remove. So I'm a believer. You get what you pay for. Spoonflower had so many great Atomic Cat designs, it was really hard to choose, but I think this one works the best. This is an edge cutter from Lowe's. This is my first time using one of these. I bought it for edge banding, but it works great for wallpaper too. Wow, I'm super impressed with this cutter. Look how clean the edges are. It's finally time to install the door panels and trim. I'll be using my nail gun with 5/8 inch nails to secure the trim. Now, moving on to the mirror. I got this wood-compatible particle board at Lowe's for $10. You know, it's pretty hard to get wood these days, even if it's wood compatible, and I thought $10 was a pretty good price for the amount of wood I got. Plus, I knew that this wood compatible was perfect for my project. Next, I'm drilling holes for the vanity lights. I got these extra large drill bits from Home Depot for about $30. There were 6 or 7 in a pack. What a great deal. I'm thinking you can use a filter or be one. You definitely want to use one. And you also want to prime your particle board prior to painting with water-based paint. Particle board and water just do not mix. Sorry, I just can't tell you what color this is because this is Oops paint from Home Depot. But it is my go-to brand Behr paint, and I would love to show you the label, except for that I knocked it over and created a big paint mess, and it's illegible. Sanding between coats is a must for a smooth finish, and when I was done painting, I sealed this with polyacrylic semi-gloss. Yay, the lights for the mirror arrived today from Amazon. There were 10 lights, but I only needed 6, so I cut out 4 of the lights. If you're interested in these lights, I provided a link in the description below. I have to say that these are the smallest wires that I have ever worked with. I planned to use a splice, but the wires were just too small, and I ended up soldering. It was just so difficult. I could not believe how small those wires were. And does it work? Why, yes, it does. Did you have any doubts? I sure did. Here you can see that I've already installed the mirror, and now for the lights. In order to make this work, I had to remove the globes, which just snap on. I'm working on the antenna-looking supports for the mirror fixture. I found a curtain rod at the thrift store, removed the knob ends, and will attach the knob ends to the end of this dowel that I'm currently drilling. Installing the mirror fixture was definitely a 2-person job. You're only seeing the edited version, but trust me, there were several trial runs before I finally got this right. And if you're interested, here's a view of the back side of the mirror with the wiring. I drilled a channel for the wires to keep them intact. Installing the drawers is the very last step. I'm going to speed this up so that we can get to the final review. So, just a reminder, this is the before, and this was the inspiration. Thank you to our host, Crystal from the Crafty Creech, and our co-host, Melanie from Colored Caboose Creations, for this collaboration challenge. Please show your appreciation by checking out the playlist in the description below. We are nearing the end of Project 16. I want to thank Nala and Oakley for photobombing this video. We appreciate your likes and comments, and as always, thanks for watching.